no offense to anyone there, but she said almost made me fucking post-traumatic stress on that one. No, I knew it was a dang car though. Anyway, I can swear. Anyway, nothing against anyone. Just corporate being corporate. You can tell they're doing a sweep. That's the only time they all the businesses knuckle down on everything like this. Is when the authorities are doing a sweep, or even the businesses are doing a sweep. They're probably trying to get rid of all the drug addicts that they can, which is like I used to say, the drug addicts are like sand people. They scare easy, but they come back in greater numbers. Meanwhile, I get to watch them come and go. and watch out and not get caught in the middle of it all. But I'm not really worried about on one end of the story they would think I was talking to their customers, but when you realize I've been YouTubing the whole damn time instead of bumming, so they've been more or less trying to find a job along the way too, by the way. It's like I said in the last video, hold on, he's got to get another, fill up that bag there and take care of everything. Yeah, let him on. With a widow. Any friends? Oh, Bo. Any friends? Oh, they're probably over there. And I even tried to get records. Yeah, so it's like... So I guess for now I'm not allowed to even go out for a cigarette in my coffee. I can't even drink it outside no more. I'm supposed to be in the property, not the building. But nonetheless, like if they had outdoor seating, like I brought my own. Come on, this is redundant. I mean, I don't know how to put all that together, but nothing against anyone there. They're just, like I said, they're probably doing a sweep. They're locking down. I know, but watch out, don't hit the stop button. All right. I don't know what else to do with that. All I know is that all my bases are covered. I got food. Cat's got food. I got coffee. I need to refill some water jugs. I mean, that's about all it is at this point. So, I wish I had something more to do, really, but frankly, I don't at this point. I mean, all the science projects are sitting in the damn storage unit anyway. And the little parts that I was starting to collect at my friend's place, well, kind of an unfortunate loss. I had a really cool little solar panel, solar-based electric motor that ran on a light bulb. Thing is, it's still up there, but I have to wait because the whole place got hit. That's why I'm glad I'm out of there. I mean, someone fucking turn around and fucking pull all their damn plumbing out from the basement. So now they got no running water upstairs. Now the dude's gotta have to fucking... Which means my friend is liable because she invited him over. That's the fucking terms of the lease. Whether she likes it or not. I mean, that's why it says no guests. unless they're always, accompanied with one of the tenants that are on the lease. And just basically like if I had known, I was security and housekeeping, basically the doorman. Okay, I sit in the kitchen, I clean it up all day long. Yeah, why rush? Boss man gets to wake up, see like 1 or 2 stages in action. It's like, then he wakes up all the way and sees a clean kitchen. Like, yeah, I'm a little slow in the morning, but I normally get things done within an hour if I've got a good day without no seizures. And if I wake up all dizzy spelled and some motherfucker and barely make it downstairs, that's all gonna take a little bit longer than even I want it to be at that point. So even I'll be sitting there fucking brain damage. About how it is. I start up my doom song and just get shit done. That's what I do. Doom, 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 doom. As I go, doom to this mess. Doom, what will I kill? I shall now destroy this mess. Make it clean again. Ain't that a weird way to look at that? It's like I'm gonna kill this fucking annoying ass hair on my face. Pull it right the fuck out, roots and all. It's gonna be hard for me to get monetized. I swear I'm gonna have to like censorship myself so hardcore, but at the same time raising awareness. Actually, believe it or not, most of the videos I have not posted yet are pretty much at a PG level. So the reboot of the channel is still sitting on a stupid phone. I just have not uploaded it because it's part of the reboot, and I have to literally go through those videos properly. I might have to bleep things out even. There might be a couple of slips. I'm used to using free speech and not word prejudice. Words only have the power you give them. I'm an idiot. I left their fucking food open to the elements. Like the last thing I need to do. Fucking lose fucking cat food. I buy for the month. That's why actually, after this, I'll be buying the smaller bags. Just so that way, if it gets wrecked, it's easier to replace. So, I almost have to say, other than me using the butt I got from my buddy there, like emergency use only, it's still a hybrid compared to the indica stuff that works 1,000 times better. And now that I have this bowl, I'm back in business effectively. I can smoke tobacco without rolling papers left and right. Because believe it or not, that's like, I smoke like a chimney when it comes down to it. It'd be like $1 job papers a day. For real. I mean, maybe every 2 days. So that's like still an extra $1 going out every 2 days. And what else? I gotta get out the couch soap for you. I just kind of let nature clean them up a little bit for me as well. I mean, I did the basics and got them all, sanitized, but he's not the most smelliest guy in the world right now. No, you smell like a widow, but you still smell like you need a cat bath. Yeah. On the video, he dropped out. Dropped right out of the camera. Yeah, he was the one who stopped the video the first time, and Boo tried to. Yeah. You are getting so big, buddy. Well, you are bigger than your mama. You're twice as big as your mama. then I got one new little recruit and I just gave him olive oil bath too. Which is about what he needs too at this point. That's why I've got olive oil tuna, and I gotta get some baby food over to him. I got a can left. Emergency wet food. So, she says that that I can't have her. She has to stay there. She looks like Gizmo, Mayfawn, almost all of them at the same time. Gizmo, Mayfawn, and Ghost Girl. Chicken bomb. It's good. She still might be out there, but it's like Gizmo's still probably out there too. Mayfawn though, I don't know. That's the thing. This one that I got is a baby. Still. A couple weeks old. Smart as a whip. And I'll be a father again on that. That'll be after. That won't be my grandchild. That'll be my daughter. Luna's kid sister at that point. And finding out what she is has got me like half fritzing. So now I understand why she's been giving birth to these really crazy cool cats. She's a fucking Bombay. Like slinking around Miss Panther. Stinky butthole. There's a new bill. She come running out of the woods. Oh, pick. Oh. That's why I've got everything here. And baby blanket. This thing saving me and Krutsky's life too. Middle of the winter. I did do a freaking little thingy hygiene video too. I'm like, here's how I've been keeping my face nice and clean. Worked out too. I got a couple of stragglers that are coming out. I'll get them later. I ain't worried about it. Yeah. At least, like, when I go through the channel, I know that I pretty much put the title in the beginning of the ding. My disclaimers at the beginning of the video is basically the description and title. So, I should be able to go through and pretty much reorder the video logs versus the actual, like, content ones. Although some of my video logs have content, but, you know. Like half as bad as, people thinking I was, over here talking to my damn self. But you know what? I'm tired of focusing on it. I know I'm not the only one. But the thing is, I've actually seen people out there that actually do, and that sucks. Like, it sucks on both ends. It sucks being taken as something like that, and also sucks that people are out there and can't even hear themselves think. Don't know what to do with their situation, and they're just rattling their own brains away. Kind of how I was trying to raise some awareness on that too. Like, that's what I've used. Circle K has been the damn go-to for raising awareness the whole dang time. Even like I was doing the Constitution out here when I had my Citizen's Handbook and all that, Jury's Handbook. As I was saying that the immigrants know more about the Constitution than like over half the people in America. When they come in lawfully and properly, yeah. Like, don't blame me, go look at Johnny Five. I basically have to go through a American history crash course. And America's real crazy when it comes down to their nationalization processes. I swear, I'm like renationalized to a degree, but at the same time, I'm like, nah. This is half the reason I left in the first place. What is this, Rome? It's like the 14th Amendment. I can't believe Biden put the 14th as a dang holiday. You read the 14th Amendment compared to the 13th. Class warfare. So as a freeholder, I would technically be a freeholder or a third or first class homeless. Maybe about second or first class. Because I'm not exactly 100% self-efficient because I am disabled. So I'm like first, second class homeless basically. In that definition at that point. Because of the 14th Amendment. That's why the clause is there as a freeholder. But you know, I have to be versed in more than one nation's law set. I'm still learning Slovenian. I understand basic applications, and it's a. Let me just put it that way. I'm still learning. It's completely different than America's system. It's like, you gotta even watch your tongue when it comes down to it. It's like free speech is a theory. Freedom is just a theory over there. So, stark difference. That's why I've been saying, you know, like over there you're guilty and then you have to prove you're innocent directly. I can make an accusation, and if I have any evidence to suggest it, automatically guilty until you take care of it. So that means that's why they made gossip illegal, effectively. From my basic comprehension. In fact, even what they did to me, what my mother-in-law did and pulled her daughter into, my wife, well, you know, we signed the paperwork, we had a plan to get the fuck on out, we talked to lawyers. What do you think happened? I'm going to Croatia. And I didn't have to threaten her. I didn't have to do nothing except for tell her that the investigator, the inspector, wants to see the paperwork you took from me. Because I was given some Facebook time. I might even be able to roll back the log enough. So, you know, I end up hearing instead, like, people like, he doesn't have a lawyer, don't listen to him, he's drunk. I die hell, and it's to my face. Kept a time. That's why I wish I had a better backpack, but it ain't happened until the 1st. Like, nothing happened until the 1st, basically. I'm hunkering down, minimalizing, and only going out with the guitar at this point to make a couple bucks. At this point, I'll be having to work for weed. Might as well have a sign. At that point, we'll work for weed. aside from having to, renew a few things because I was out of country. I was overseas with no plans of returning. What I could have, should have, would have done? No, there was no way to centralize the records before I headed there. Because I had just barely dodged, 2 different bullets, if not 3 at that fucking point. Between Michigan and California going back and forth. Not to mention the Omaha incident altogether. In the middle of it. And that's after Canada. So there's the 3 fucking bullets for you. I'm in Canadian protective custody. And I've got an immigration lawyer telling me that, yeah, there's definitely a problem and that I've got 2 choices. Either they let me go and I've got 30 days left in Canada and I can go back to America and get the paperwork. They know there's a problem. Go back to America, get as much evidence of the clusterfuck of the problem that exists. Like I just found out that someone was actually in Santa Cruz in 2012 when I was in Canada. Go figure. And they can't find a financial review. What is going on here? I'm glad I made a video about it. I'm glad I fucking put those documents on. It's on my YouTube reel. It's on the list. I have to dig for it, but it's there. I have those documents video recorded. And thank goodness I did. So, Johnson was my landlady, so it doesn't matter what anyone has to fucking say about that. So, she didn't evict me, she 5150'd me instead. Plain and simple. And that's without adding in the Occupy bullshit on top of it, because she was under investigation for, something like insurrection. She tried to take over, she managed to get a bunch of people from the Occupy, we are in the 99% anonymous, all of that going on. Commander X would know what I'm talking about. Well, guess what? I had to go back. I was on the legal team. And they wouldn't listen to any of us on the legal team. Johnson was just rearing the whole crowd up. We need to take back these places for public use. There has to be a place for the homeless and everyone and the veterans. And she was going at it. And she was on it for real. Total disregard of the law. And she got all those people to storm an old bank that had been closed for some 10, 11 years or something. So, hey, boo, you need to quit doing that. Do not hit the fucking button on my phone again. I'm recording. Rejects. No, it's a gun. What else are you gonna think it is? Because now I'm just gonna laugh at you. It's tobacco, ha 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 ha, just tobacco, nothing else, ha 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 ha. Okay. I'm making a YouTube video, ha 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 ha. Look at that bird, it's flying at you instead. Nature gave you away. It's like a hunter knows this logic. Hunter's logic, when you're out there, first thing in the morning, the birds are going to tell you first. Ain't Franny Fran. See, now everyone just popped up out of the woodwork. Even Franny came out. I think babies. What if I started to sing? Would you think of me then? What would you think of me then? So if you wanted to know a little more, just tell the baby girl she's just got to hit the floor. Hit on the floor or something like, like dropping a baby in a handbasket. In other words, hint, hint, basket case. With all that bitching, moaning, and whining of what they thought was a try-in, they thought a pretty cat. Well, they thought they were rats. In one phone call. I might as well sing the song of what happened anyway. And I'll just go all over the place with it. Oh, I take a morning stretch. And I get my voice in tune.